Hello again, it's Lock Noob, and here I have a BKS lock. In fact, this is the PZ. Turns out I've not picked many BKS locks on my channel, and I don't really know why. I guess it's a little harder to come across them here in the UK, but nevertheless, I'm surprised. I think I only have one BKS video when I did a little search. This one was sent to me by Talonpick, who I'm sure you all know, one of my favourite YouTube pickers. Great guy and superbly skilled at picking. One other thing of note I'd say, apart from the fact it's a 5-pin lock, is that keyway is particularly small. It looks like a Yale style keyway. This is a sort of it takes a universal Yale style key, and this one is the BKS. You can see that you've probably reduced the amount of room to maneuver by about 50 to maybe even 60%. It's a lot thinner. Reminds me of some of the Corbin locks out there in terms of how thin this keyway is. So you're going to need a pick to match it. Checking out the key, yeah, BKS do some pretty good locks, and you can see here the bitting is all over the place. Lots of highs, lots of lows, and I believe this is maximum adjacent cut, lowest to one of the highest cuts here. And that's obviously pin 3 out of 5 protecting pin 4. If you nudge pin 3, you overset it, and that's going to be very hard to set pin 4 without nudging pin 3. So tight keyway and some really good bitting. How are we going to do that? Well, I've got a very sort of thin pick here. This is 0.5 millimeters. This is medium to deep hook. So deep it's actually quite hard to get down the bottom here to twist it around the warding, but we can just about do it, and just about's good enough for me. So I suggest we throw this in a vise. I've already taken the circlip off here, so should make gutting it a little bit easier, and we'll have a go at picking it and see if we can get this open. So we're all viced up. I'm just going to put the key in, making sure I remember that the circlip's off the back, checking that that's nice and smooth. I don't think I'm catching on anything, and withdraw that. I will of course go top of the keyway. This is a multi-pick tension tool I've just cut down a little bit, and setting these first few pins can actually be relatively tricky, so let's have a go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it at the bottom and pull back across the center warding here, and I'll be able to feel the holes in the warding. I'm going to pick through them, but I am going to go up, see if I can get anything to bind, and hear that click. So next one, which is 4, go back to 5. Oh, into a false set. Okay, now we're into a false set. That's a good sign. So then we can try to find another binding pin. I believe it's 2. Counter rotation on 2. Keep it nice and tight. That's good. 1. Now things binding. So again, go and go up. And there we have an open. Surprisingly quick. But was it really quick? Well, the fact is that I've actually tried a few different profiles of pick, and I can pick the lock with this one, but not this one. If I overlay them, let's do it this way around, like this. It's not about the brand, it's about the profile. And that there was the difference between me opening this lock and not opening this lock. That much, 0.5 millimeter. The difference between me oversetting those pins and not. You can see here, if I put this pick next to that, I can comfortably, off that warding, pick that pin without oversetting this. If I put this pick in here like that, you'll see that it's not quite the same. You see, just about interferes. It's possible I could pick it with this pick, but the margin of error is a lot lower. So again, it's really just choosing the right profile for the lock. How do you do that if you don't have the key? Trial and error. If you feel you're not getting anywhere with the lock, or you set some pins and it just doesn't open, nothing is binding anymore, it's possible you've overset something and need to choose a deeper profile. If you can't see what's inside the lock, you don't have the key, that's the only way you can go about it. When I've been in picking competitions, that's what I do. I start with usually a shallow hook and then work my way up with deeper and deeper hooks if I need to. So yeah, anyway, that's that. So let's see if we can gut this. Just turn these the right way round like that and show you these pins. Again, nothing remarkable. Interesting, these are all steel key pins though. I don't know the reasons for that particularly. Then we've got standards in positions 5, 4 and 3 driver pins, and some really nice spool pins, one steel and one brass in positions 1 and 2. Just look at this lovely spool. Not as thin as some of them, but it's certainly thinner than most, and you get some really nice counter rotation out of it. So there you go, that is a BKS PZ. Fun lock, made well, good bitting, bit of a challenge. I like it. So if you like this video, please leave a like. If you like content like this, consider subscribing, really helps me out. And of course, I'll see you all next time.